What have the NFL schedule makers done to us? Last Thursday's game was a cure for insomnia between the Cardinals and the Rams, and tonight we have that huge showdown between a pair of 2-12 teams, Jacksonville and Tennessee. But here's the thing, guys. No matter how bad the records, no matter how bad the teams, it's a 50-50 betting proposition. Somebody wins, somebody loses, and that makes it worth gambling on in Vegas. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, general manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world, and that, of course, is VegasSportsAdvisors.com. And I'm going to be breaking down that game for you and giving you a couple of NBA free selections as well. I've won 15 of my last 21 free selections. Remember, you can get my free daily video report along with those of Brandon Lang and Trace Adams over at Vegas Sports Advisors each and every day. No purchase necessary and no registration required. Let's talk about that game. Okay, yes, you have a Jacksonville Jaguars team whose offensive line has given up 62 sacks already this season. That's tops in the NFL. Hell, they were sacked. Blake Bortles was sacked 8 times by the Ravens in a 20-12 loss on Sunday. They are 29th in the league in third down conversions. They're only converting on about 1/3 of their third down tries. The good news is the Titans are dead last among 32 NFL teams in terms of stopping opponents from converting on third downs, as foes are converting at 42.4% on the season. Now, anytime you bet the Jacksonville Jaguars, you got to worry about Blake Bortles. I mean, the rookie already has 17 interceptions this season. He was bothered also by a foot injury. If he can't go or if he gets injured here tonight, hey, Chad Henne would come off the bench, something he's been accustomed to in his career. If you bet on Tennessee, your money's on Charlie Whitehurst. How does that make you feel? Titans won the first meeting 16-14 at home in October. I say go with the Jaguars in revenge tonight. They're laying 3 to 3.5. I would buy down the half point in either situation. And would I bet this game? If you paid me $1,000, I wouldn't bet this game. But hey, I broke it down for you, so there you go. Again, it's a 50-50 betting proposition. Now, in the NBA, I think the best bet on tonight's card in terms of free picks would be the Chicago Bulls minus the 13 at home against the woeful New York Knicks. Listen, in the morning shoot-arounds for both teams, Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose did not practice for the Bulls. Noah did. He's expected back after a 4-game absence. Melo is questionable to doubtful for tonight's game. Do you think Carmelo is having a little buyer's remorse? He took the Knicks 5-year, $124 million offer in free agency rather than accepting the $74 million from the Bulls. Oh my, you took the big money. But for you and I, normal schlubs out there, I mean, is there a difference between being handed $74 million and $124 million? I'd be happy if you handed me $1 million. So, Carmelo, you get what you deserve. And what you got is an absolutely dreadful New York Knicks team that's coming off a 20-point loss to Dallas on Tuesday. They've lost 12 of their last 13 games. They've only cracked the century barrier in scoring 3 times in that stretch. Melo, questionable to doubtful tonight. Stoudemire is out. J.R. Smith is out. I mean, Shumpert is out. For the Bulls, you've got Rose and Gibson, both questionable. Hey, if Rose doesn't play, it's not like the Bulls aren't accustomed to this already this season. And if Gibson doesn't, they plug Noah back there in the lineup. How bad can that be? The Knicks are allowing 103.8 points per game on the road. The Bulls are scoring 105.6 at home. I'm going to go with the Bulls here, and I think that's the best of your free plays tonight. Your other free selection, the Golden State Warriors just had their 16-game losing streak snapped in a 105-98 loss at Memphis on Tuesday. Now, in that game, they had their second worst shooting percentage of the season at 41.1%. Keep that number in mind just for a minute. I'm going to come back to it. The other thing that hurt them in that game, going up against the Grizzlies' big front line with Gasol and Randolph, they only got to the charity stripe 12 times. 12 free throws in the game because Andrew Bogut is out, right? David Lee is still out. They don't have anybody to go down low. Now, the Thunder do have some size along the front line. They also have Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook back and healthy, although Durant's only averaging 21.5 points, not the Durant we saw that led the league in scoring a year ago, but they have won 7 in a row since losing the first game to New Orleans when Durant returned from that broken foot that kept them out at the outset of the season. But who have they beaten? A Cleveland Cavaliers team that wasn't at full strength, a Phoenix Suns team that's sub-500. The other victims during their 7-game winning streak, Pistons, Bucks, T-Wolves, Kings, 76ers. None of these teams are making the playoffs. You know what I mean? Now, first time these two met, it was back on November 23rd, and the Warriors managed to squeak out the win in that contest, but they shot just 35.5% from the field. but they are playing at home, and I've got to give Golden State the opportunity here, considering this team has won 8 out of 9 at home. They just had a 16-game winning streak snap. They've had a couple of days to recover and bounce back, and I say they do tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder. That'll do it for today. Best of luck to you guys, and remember, you can get my best bet and the best bets of all the handicappers over at VegasAdvisors.com. VegasSportsAdvisors.com. You think I would get the URL right. VegasSportsAdvisors.com. Absolutely free. By checking out the one-day free all-access trial pass. That's right. Free means free. You get my play, all 12 plays of the handicappers at the site today for free. No strings attached. It's our way of giving you a taste, a sampling of all the action without asking for anything up front. In a business where historically everybody has asked you for your second mortgage, your firstborn son, and zillions of dollars up front, I don't want anything. Go to VegasSportsAdvisors.com, click on the one-day free all-access trial pass. Best of luck to you tonight, guys, and I will catch you again on Friday when we do this one more time.